Coming to you from my basement in beautiful Chicago, this is Lezcast. I am your host, Amanda Costner. We are recapping season 3, episode 8 of the L Word Generation Q. Whoa, that is far. We are getting towards the end of the season already. My, how time flies when you're breaking up couples left and right like a lesbian couple assassin. With me today to break the episode down is somebody who is currently covering the show over on her YouTube channel, where she does not just recaps, but trailer recaps as well every week. Also covers Yellow Jackets and does lots of cool listicle style videos. Make sure you click the link in the description so that you can subscribe to her channel. Please welcome to the podcast, Ashley KM.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited. Hi, y'all.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. How are you doing? How has your 2023 been thus far?
It's been pretty good, pretty chill. I'm ringing the new year at home with my dog. Didn't want to go outside. It was raining outside, wet. Didn't want to go outside with a wet ground. People shooting in the air, fireworks. So safe out.
I hear you. I was supposed to visit my sister over Christmas. That all like totally fell apart. So I've been like very low key for the recent holidays and I haven't hated it. I've been enjoying it.
That's cool because I don't really like Christmas too much, but I
Not a
got through it.
fan.
No, I'm more of a Halloween girl.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, they say that's gay Christmas is Halloween, so
Yeah.
I hear that. What did you go this year? Did you dress up?
Actually, no, just doing some cat ears. Went over my friend's
Okay,
house.
classic,
did
classic.
did a daddy, but yeah, that's it.
Pulled a Danny Nunez. Okay, well, we have a pretty decent amount of material to get to today. This episode had an evil villain and a heart attack, so that's not nothing. Let's
It
jump
was
in.
a lot going
Yeah.
on.
We start things off at Dana's, where we will spend the majority of our time this episode. And we get sort of this funny scene with Carrie and Fen. I know from your recap today that you mentioned this relationship kind of you're starting to get into it.
Yeah, because when we first met Carrie, I wasn't feeling her at all. I don't know if it was the jokes or what, but I was like, I don't like Carrie. I don't want to see. I want to see her no more. But I mean, since I'm like a huge Finley fan, I guess, and like I like their relationship together and like how she, is by Finley's side. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to like Carrie a little bit.
Yeah, well, I've always been a Carrie fan. I just think that Rosie is like such a good actor, and I loved the like dynamic between Bet and Rosie, between Bet and Carrie. But I also am loving Carrie and Fen, and like Fen needs an older, wiser, lesbian mentor who can, sort of help guide through. Like, obviously, we're gonna see in this episode, Finn sort of is like on her own, right? Like,
Yeah,
she
all
could
on her
use
own.
all the help. Yeah, totally. Just no help back home. Although, as you mentioned, we in your recap, we don't get. We know is that she likes her dad, but
hmm
apparently he's not really there for her. So I don't know what's going on with the dad.
I don't know either, but if she liked him more than her mama, then I don't know.
But that's not exactly shooting for the moon, like he could still be terrible because basically
hmm
anybody is better than Finn's mother.
Right. Probably like the lesser of evils,
Yeah.
maybe.
um so I do want to play this one. I use this a lot in my reaction because for some reason it totally cracked me up. But when they're still at the bar talking, I just want to play this one scene.
You don't know anything.
I loved when Carrie told Finn, "You don't know anything," in that low. For some
I was
reason,
like
that killed me.
that.
Maybe because it's true. Like Finley is like going through a lot. She has a lot to learn.
Yeah, she has a lot to learn, but I mean, it's not her fault. I think it's her upbringing.
You said you're a big Finley fan. What makes you so drawn towards the character of Finn?
I don't know. I mean, ever since I saw her, I was like, I like Finley. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's her sense of humor or, I mean, she always is like seems to be messing up, but she doesn't mean bad. I don't think. I think she always has like good intentions.
Mhm.
And I mean, I feel like I don't know. I just like her character a lot. Maybe
It's
relatable. I mean, I'm not like Finley, but I've had a friend like Finley, so I mean, I understand. Maybe that's where it comes from.
okay. Yeah, I think we all have some Finleys in our friend group in our life. We can That's a good point. Some people online say that she's kind of like a sad puppy and they like they get a little bit tired of that aspect. What do you think of that?
I mean, a sad puppy? No.
Maybe that's a little harsh. But she gets that face where it's like, "Oh, no." Like when she
I
burns
mean,
food,
oh my gosh, I don't want her cooking nothing for me. Nothing for me. Not even a coffee. She can't even make a coffee right. She gotta be running to the toilet. No, but
Right? She messed Misty up.
she was so messed up. But I mean, I don't know if she's a sad puppy, but she has some issues, you
Yes,
know.
as we all do.
But sad puppy, I mean, who wouldn't be sad if he was Finley? I'd be
Touche.
sad.
Good point. Um, Carrie briefly mentions her shoulder actually at the top of the episode. Now, spoiler alert for everyone, at the end of this episode, Carrie is going to have what I believe is a heart attack. Um, there have been a lot of people online asking questions about the way they portrayed this because I guess I didn't know this, but when women have heart attacks, we don't have the same symptoms as guys do, and so it's like referred to as a silent killer of women. And some people thought it was odd that they kind of portrayed it the way they did. But Rosie O'Donnell, I guess, had a heart attack herself a few years ago. This is like a little
Mm,
autobiographical.
I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, they gave us no clue that she had anything going on with her, except like you said in the beginning. She's like, "Oh, my shoulder hurt. I'm gonna be running. Like running's not gonna make the shoulder hurt, girl."
Right.
So I mean, this was just a lot for Carrie.
Mhm.
The whole episode, she didn't think Misty liked her. She thought she was making the face at her, and then she had a heart attack, fell out on the floor. I don't know. Like,
I thought it was cute how she wanted to show Misty off in the turkey trot. She's like such a good partner. Like, I mean, maybe it's too much, but she's always she was similarly kind of proud of Tina and she's proud of Misty.
yeah, that's true. I mean,
I mean, I'm
I'm just
just a
starting to
Carrie
like
fan.
Carrie. I'm just starting to
You're
like
new to the Carrie
her.
fanship.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I can see that she is a good partner.
I just was wondering if I've heard that the writers room is really young, and I wonder if the reason they had her displaying like the male symptoms because none of them have ever had a heart attack because they're all so young.
Maybe. I mean, that could be it.
Easy mistake to make. Back at Dana's, Finn sees Tess in the kitchen and okay, I wrote down this line because this line she says to the chef, I thought was hilarious. She says, "We have a full house for Thanksgiving dinner here tonight, so let's get the turkey cooking, okay?" Award-winning dialogue there.
I wonder who came up with that line because they didn't know what else to say. They didn't know what else to say. So,
Well, what are your thoughts on Tess this episode? A few episodes she got cheated on, she's lost her mom, and now they're having her relapse.
she's going through it, and I hate that for her. But I didn't want to see Tess drinking again. But I mean, I understand, but um, she shouldn't be sponsoring no more. That's for sure. We had signs. We had signs in the past few episodes that she shouldn't be a sponsor no more, but now this just confirmed it. But I hope she don't stay in it. Hope this is just temporary since she spread the ashes and all that.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, you think maybe that was like her partly healing and she'll get back on track next episode maybe?
Hopefully, yeah,
I don't
hopefully.
know. Did you watch the trailer for the next episode?
I did. I saw the
It
trailer.
looks like Shane like almost like again breaks up with her or something.
I hope so because I hope this is it for them because I thought this should have been it a long time ago. I was pulling for Shane and Ivy. I was
Oh,
really I was loving seeing Tess get cheated on. Sad for her, sorry, but I was loving the Shane and Ivy scenes. Wish we could have kept her a lot longer.
I know. They should have got when they saw how much like how good Shane and Ivy were together, they should have asked Kaylani to just stay for every episode. The whole season.
They should have.
Big mistake.
Yeah,
Maybe she wouldn't have wanted to do that. I don't know. She's pretty busy.
maybe, but
But you never
hopefully they
know.
break up.
I wonder okay, so I was gonna ask you this. I don't know where it is. I'm kind of skipping ahead a little bit, but when Tess and Finley towards the beginning of the episode are in the back room together at one point, there's like flirty vibes there. Do you think there's a chance they'll put Tess and Finley together?
I hope not. I don't think that'll be good for Finley.
Yeah. Tess
That
is
was
not a
Tess
good
drinking.
influence.
That
Yeah.
her drinking in the back.
Right.
No.
That would just be piling on more drama.
Yeah, no. She needs somebody. We don't even need to know who this person is. This needs to be somebody new. Nobody. Not Tess. Not Sophie. Nobody.
You want Finn to just have a brand new love interest?
Yeah. Maybe she'll meet someone in school. What happened to that? I thought she signed in or whatever.
Yeah. Another dropped plot line because I don't know, maybe they'll revisit it, but I know we have a lot that's probably going on in 9 and 10. It's going to be a lot of Bet and Tina, so
Yeah.
maybe they won't revisit the school thing will be like the religion line they started to go down and never really explored.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course. Um we head across town to Danny's place where we find out Dre has missed their flight, another victim of Southwest, I guess. Are you a Drani shipper? Dre and Danny?
As of right now, no. I don't know what it is. I just can't hop on board. I like Dre though, but I don't know if I like them together. I've said before, I don't want to come for Dre, but I don't know if Dre is the best actor.
Ah, yes, I do remember you saying that.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the chemistry. The chemistry was a lot better in this episode. I will say that, and the acting. But when
Mhm.
she hopped in front of that scooter and like saved Daddy, I said that was just a little too cartoonish for me. I don't know what was
It
going
was
on.
so unrealistic. I mean, this show is always a little soap opera-y, but oh, that was just are you
I said,
serious?
"What?"
And then they just immediately start making out.
Yeah. I don't
And this is
know.
supposed to be Danny, like Danny, but I mean, this show doesn't know who Danny is. Like 1 minute she's doing orgies and going crazy with Roxy, the next minute she's, uptight Danny, like back and
Mhm.
forth.
She is. Danny's very uptight. But I mean, I see Dre like kind of loosening Danny up a little bit, maybe. Mm.
Yes, that's a good point. They seem to be having more fun together and doing more relaxed things. But speaking of loose, why do you think they keep stressing Dre's situation back home? Like, is the situation gonna show up like the situation from Jersey Shore with the abs and everything? They just keep referencing this.
Maybe Dre's situation will pop up.
That's
I
what I'm
don't
thinking.
know.
Because otherwise, what a waste to keep referencing it every episode.
Mhm.
We're
Maybe.
gonna get lots of fireworks in these last 2 episodes, I suspect.
Me too.
Do you want the fireworks? Are you here for the drama, or would you prefer, like,
I
more
mean,
sense?
I, I want to see the drama. I don't want to see no sins. I want it to be all messy.
Okay, so yeah, you're like, I want the cheating. I'm here for the breakups. Let's do this.
Mhm. I want to
Okay,
see it all.
love it. We get a quick phone call from Alice to Angie and Shane. Did you miss Alice this episode?
Um, did I miss? I like Alice, but I didn't miss her.
Same.
No, I
I
didn't
was
miss
like
her.
surprised that I didn't miss her.
I
I
forgot
would have
about her.
thought. Mhm. What did you think of the cute cutaway scenes with Angie and Shane spying on Angie's ex slash teacher?
I loved them. I thought it was some of the best parts of the episode. I like Shane and Angie's relationship, so I liked it.
Yeah, they are very cute and adorable together. Shane's a good auntie
hmm
to Angie. Do you think that was his girlfriend, that lady he was with at the food bank?
I mean, I think so. I mean, they were holding hands. I'm not about to touch my brother on the back.
Yeah, if they're brother sister or like cousins or something, that's a little Game of
Yeah.
Thrones like set the South, like the deep South, like the way it was like the small of her back, like
Yeah.
ooh.
No. Something going on there.
But it's I feel like they're portraying him as so innocent, like how like why does he still have the chat book in his car and stuff?
Because he's a man, maybe a messy man. Like he just hasn't gotten a way to throw it away yet. Probably he's just there. He doesn't clean. That's probably why.
Because he doesn't clean.
I
Another
mean,
messy man in multiple ways, messy.
that's probably why.
Back at Dana's, literally the devil incarnate has shown up, aka Finley's mother. What did you think of Mega Karen, Finley's mom?
I thought she is horrible. She's a horrible person. Horrible. I don't like her. I can't stand her.
True, true villain of the
Mhm.
episode. Like
She
I
was.
thought I looked up the actor who played her. I think it was Mary something. Mary McCormick yeah, Mary McCormick. And she only has one other thing on her IMDb page, which that doesn't mean that's like maybe nobody's filled out her resume, but I thought she did it well cuz I like really hated her.
Mhm. She played evil really well. I mean, I was excited to see where Finley comes from and stuff, but I don't need to see her no more. I'm ready to see other family members.
Same. We don't need a reappearance.
No, we need to see somebody else because
Well, and with this show, they don't really like to bring characters back more than a couple episodes. So I think if
mhm,
we see more people from her family, it will be probably her dad or her sister.
hopefully they're a lot better than her because
Well, she called her sister the C word. What if her sister's like a mini mom, like her mom? Ooh.
well, she can go too because we don't need none of that.
Let's
Finley
see the
doesn't need none of
dad
that.
if we have to see somebody.
Yeah, I'd rather see the dad.
Well, Finley can't deal. She's struggling. So she calls Sophie, and Sophie goes back in and says, Fam, we're going to Dana's. We're doing Thanksgiving at Dana's. We're going to go support Finley.
My family would have been like, "No, we not. We gonna
Nope.
stay right here."
No
What you
way. My
talking about?
grandmother. No way. Are you kidding me?
No,
Go to the lesbian bar then. Go.
you go by yourself
Yep.
because we gonna stay
I'll
here.
be here with all the food I've been slaying away. You know,
Right?
like these women wake up at the like crack of dawn and they're
They
just
do.
gonna leave all of that and or take you can't take
We
all of
gonna
that
eat
with
this
you.
tomorrow. They said we gonna eat it tomorrow. No, we not. We gonna eat today.
Oh,
But
I'm torn. I actually loved the scenes with Sophie's mom and her grandmother. I love her abuela. But like they could have done a better job of getting them to the bar. Like, I don't know, a little house fire. They could have maybe Maribel wants to use the restaurant to propose. Like, there's a lot of ways they could have gone than this
yeah,
way.
we yeah, I think they could have handled it a little better, but I mean, what do you expect?
Nothing. Nothing anymore. I was asking my wife earlier, she was watching the episode today about because like some of I was doing a live with a couple of YouTubers a couple days ago, Evelyn Darn, Ash, and Jess, and they were so shocked before we went on the live that my wife has like positive things to say about the show. But then today when I was like asking her about it, she's like, "Oh, it's just because I expect nothing. Like I have the lowest of expectations. Like I know what it is."
That's probably what I should have. Low
Yeah.
expectations.
It makes it more fun, I think, that way,
Mhm.
when you don't have any expectations.
True.
What did you think of the Maribel loses, the proposal ring and the mashed potatoes shtick?
I thought that was stupid because because okay, grandma, you think the ring fell in these stiff mashed potatoes, it would be right there, right? It seemed like it would just be on top somewhere, not all the way at the bottom.
What kind of mashed potatoes are these that it's just sinking? Are these just very lightweight tater that's being used?
I said, "What's going on here? What's going on?" They doing something dumb.
Because, like, honestly, with mashed potatoes, the more you, mix them, the gummier they get. They don't get lighter, so I don't know
Yeah,
if there's marshmallow
but
fluff in there.
and then they didn't even think to look on the counter. What was that on the counter? Some chips? I don't know what that was, but
Yeah, it looked like, what was it, like, garlic and onion
I was
peel
like,
and
"What is
stuff?
that?" I can't see, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That was another interesting trope. Let's see. Okay, one more thing with the Danny and the Dre of it all. Okay, watching the 2 of them, I really felt how much Gigi's absence have thrown off Danny's plot lines because they really, I think, don't know what to do with Danny, and they always end up sticking her with Sophie and Sophie's family and, like, Sophie and Finn, and when I was rewatching the episode today, I was like, "Oh, I really feel like that so much of why Danny doesn't make sense to me is because of Gigi leaving the show."
Yeah, that's true because she seems to be all over the place. They don't know what to do with her.
Mm-mm.
She's a lost girl.
Yeah. Well, when Finn's mom comes back, she introduces her to Sophie's family, and then Anne insults Sophie's hair. Um, yeah, she, like I said, she like nailed these like bitchy white lady scenes. Like, oh, are you serious?
What happened there?
Just oh,
Mind
so
your business.
yeah. Oh, it's honestly, not to be I'm not trying to, like, go into my therapy sessions here, but it reminds me of my mom. So, just a little triggering for me watching this episode with the mom stuff. Just horrible. And that polite voice.
Mhm. So, like, condescending.
Mm. I have a question, and this is just some of what me because like I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm a stoner. I was expecting some fireworks when they showed us Micah eating all these gummies, but then he just like stared at food. And it's not like that doesn't happen when you take some gummies. But I really thought they were going to give Micah something, and we didn't even get so much as a single funny line from him taking the gummies.
You thought he was gonna be funny? You
I
thought he was gonna
did.
give us you
Once
thought
again,
Micah
you need to have low expectations.
you thought Micah was gonna give us something entertaining? Micah? Oh, no. No, 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 never.
Well, if I'm in the writer's room, I know it's Micah, but I'm like pitching, hey, okay, he gets paranoid, he winds up naked, basting himself in turkey juice. I'm pitching crazy fun stuff that that he can do inside. They're already shooting at Dana's. Maybe he thinks one of the tables is an Uber. I don't know. I'm just,
He
but
was like, "What is this?" And Maribel's like, "It's sour cream." You ain't never had sour cream? This is so stupid.
when you're high, you can't tell the difference. Apparently, that's yeah.
Okay.
I was personally disappointed in that not coming to anything.
I'm not. I think I came in with I came in with no expectations for Micah.
Mhm. What are you okay, while we're talking about Micah, how did you feel about them? Okay, they really shoved a lot with Micah and Maribel in this episode because they do the announcement that they got a donor, and then at the very end, they squeeze in Maribel proposing to Micah. It's like almost so fast, if you blink, you'll miss it.
I mean, I'm glad they did it real quick because we didn't need to see we didn't need to waste no more time with that. She should have
Okay.
said yeah. Like she said, she should have said yeah before. And now we
So
gotta see this again.
you're like not into you're like just, give them a few moments. We don't need to spend too much time on Micah and Maribel.
Yeah. Just a few moments.
I think that's the how a lot of the fans feel. I don't think I'm going too much out on a limb to say that.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Now as chaotic as this episode was, we did get some funny family moments. One that I thought was hilarious and Jacqueline Tabani nailed the timing on was the scene where her mom reveals that she's leaving Finn's father. I died I want to play this clip really quick.
I've been unhappy for quite some time, but you know that.
I absolutely did not know that.
I absolutely did not know that.
I mean, I would Finley. Like, how would she know that? She ain't been home since she was 17. How's she supposed to know? How's she supposed to know what's going on?
I think that's why I think this portrayal of this mother villain was so good because that's just like crazy. And then also how at the end she also lies about like, "Oh, I didn't know you were gay." And Finn's like, "I came out to you. That's how I got kicked out of the house."
Mm-hmm.
Just these like white lies or these just complete commitment to pretending these falsehoods. It's crazy.
She's crazy and she's delusional. She needs some help. I
Right? She's
mean,
projecting onto Finley. She's the one who needs to be probably getting some
mm-hmm.
medication.
She's like, you need medication. That was so random.
Yeah. Uh, now, secret booze in the thermostat side. Whose side are you on, Sophie or Tess, in the debate of is this the right time for Finley to make her amends or no?
I was on Sophie's side with this one
Yeah.
because this was not the right time or place. Tess was drunk. She didn't know what was going on. Bad decision.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, like I said, this lady isn't too different from my mom, and these like women like that, they're like the absolute last thing they want to do is be vulnerable in front of a group of people. Like they don't want to be vulnerable at all, but they definitely don't want to be vulnerable with like 12 other people and then like 30 other people in the restaurant. So when Finley started pulling those amends out, I cracked up. I was like, "Oh no, this is not going to go well."
Finley she always pulls out the amends at the wrong time.
Yep.
Always.
Oh, man. It was a little bit of the same energy of her busting into Danny and Sophie's wedding in some jean shorts. Like, I
First
think
of all,
Sophie
but y'all need to lay off Philly with that. She said, Philly said, I don't know if it was this season or what, but she said, I didn't know I was walking into the wedding. I thought the wedding was later on that night. She thought it was later on that night. She didn't know what she
you're
was
right.
doing. So
Okay.
y'all leave her alone with that.
I'm
And
here
then
for the Finley defending.
Sophie even said that Finley saved her. So Sophie and Danny would have been getting a divorce anyway. So,
Okay. All right,
hmm
you're right.
I will always be
Right on
by
both
Finley's
counts.
side.
Okay, but did she have to? Okay, so you're saying that she didn't know, so she didn't purposely do it publicly. And actually, if they would have got married, it would have been even harder because then maybe Danny would be trapped in a marriage with somebody cheating on her.
hmm
Okay, those are good, fair points.
That's what I think.
Over at Danny's place, Dre asks, "Do you have a Brie?" I guess like a special X or a person, a special one person, and Danny says Roxy. Now I know a lot of the Gigi fans like choked on their les lips when this came out of Danny's mouth. What were your thoughts?
Um, I mean, at this point, I was like, well, of course, she's not going to mention Gigi again. So she's probably like, and Roxy was fresh on her brain, so she's gonna say Roxy. That's what I
You're
thought.
right. She did see Rock, but why wouldn't she mention Gigi?
I don't know. That was kind of weird, but maybe she just knows that that's just over and done with.
She's got to put it behind her.
Maybe.
I mean, Gigi's gotta be a tough to get over, so
She's not over it, but she's just probably trying to put on the front.
were you a Gigi fan when Gigi was on?
Yeah, love
Yeah?
Gigi. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I every once in a while, I come across the rare Gigi hater, but okay, you're into Gigi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, me too, I miss Gigi. Um, okay, so, we already kind of talked about Angie and Shane. You liked the Angie and Shane scenes. What did you think about Angie throwing the rock through the car window?
I loved it. If I was Shane, I would have picked that one too. We all would have been throwing rocks. He would have had more than just one busted out window. That's all I got.
How Shane was like, "Oh, do you should I there's like a tiki girl in the Jash, should I steal that too?" Like, Shane was just grabbing whatever.
I'm
What
taking
his car
everything
keep
up out of there. It's mine now.
utilizing. Back at Dana's okay, so, Anne Finley, Finn's mom, goes crazy with all the amends and just, like, loses it and, you know, just totally craps her pants. And then they go back into the green room, and I'm not trying to be insensitive here, but I will say it was a very touching scene when Fenn was like, "Why does she hate me?" But also it totally, and I'm gonna age myself here, but it totally reminded me of that like scene in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where Will is hugging his Uncle Phil and he's like, "Why doesn't he love me?" He's talking about his dad. I was taken back to that.
When you think about it, it does. It is real similar.
It's very sad when somebody's parent is not they're doing what they should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think did we mention yeah, we learned that Finn got kicked out of the house at 17,
Mhm.
when she came out. I mean, apparently dad must not be that great if he allows mom to kick Finn out,
Mhm.
but
I don't
maybe
think he's
dad
that great of a man either, but maybe just a little bit better. Maybe
yeah.
she was running things in the house and told him, "Shut up, sit down." Like,
That's
I can see
believable.
that.
Yeah, that's very believable.
And he shut it up and sat down. So,
This time when we get some fireworks, this time Carrie is around to say something. And I thought it was like a nice relief to have Carrie there to put Anne in her place.
I'm glad she showed up when she did because Billy's mom was going ham. She was going ham for no reason. Talking about you embarrass me. She's embarrassing herself right now.
Right? She was making a huge scene if she was
Yeah,
embarrassed.
she bringing all the
Honestly,
attention.
yeah, don't you love it when somebody like raises their voice and makes a huge scene and then they're like to you like, "You're embarrassing me in front of all these people." Like you're the
That
one
was her.
screaming. Honestly, I think they could have done a little bit more than just have a turkey spill. Like, toss that turkey right in her face, Give her a couple
Mhm.
third-degree burns. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But,
But no, I'm
she was
glad it fell on her because since she loved Thanksgiving so much, there you go. There you go.
the funny thing is, maybe this is how they carry turkeys out in restaurants, but, if you're at home, the turkey a lot of times is, like, in its pan with all its juice. So, in real life, if you did that to somebody, their lap might have the crap burned out of them.
Yeah, so this must have been a dry turkey. This one must have been dry. I don't want none of that turkey. Oh, none of that turkey.
They had MTG in the kitchen cooking it.
It-
No flavor, no
No
juice.
flavor. It was kind of pale too. The turkey. I want some of them mashed potatoes. Give me some of the mashed potatoes.
Right, I'd be like, yeah, I'll take the food made at home. Thank you." I want Rosie O'Donnell to hug me and tell me that everything is okay, and then I want her to tell me she's proud of me for standing up to my parents.
I know that was cute. I gotta say. I'm
I
glad
just
Finley has someone that's there for
Yeah.
her. But
Yeah,
like
she
when she
needs
was
it.
like, "I've been stepping in your place," but for how long though? Because they just met. So I was like, "Yeah, Carrie, tell it, Carrie." But like they literally just met. They just went bowling. That was it. And then they met for the first time, sharing that whatever Carrie brought for them.
The sandwich.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm her 2-week mommy, okay? I'm her new mommy, so yeah, for in Carrie's mind, all you gotta do is go bowling, and then you're like it's like a parent-child relationship.
apparently.
Maybe, off camera, what we didn't see was them, like, skipping, like, jogging together, skipping through the forest, holding hands, like, doing mom-daughter stuff, like, going
Probably.
shopping.
We must have missed it all. We must have missed it.
They just mega bonded off camera. Um, okay. Carrie and Finn get back to Carrie's place, and, she goes down. She goes down hard. But then, like you said, you watched the trailer, and so I was very confused as to why, because they treat it like a cliffhanger. It's like, "Oh, no, is Carrie gonna make it?" And then they show the trailer, and it's like, "Oh, yeah, she made it."
So dumb. Again, something stupid. Again. Why they gonna show us karaoke? She just fell on the floor. We're like, oh no, Carrie, get up, Carrie. And then a few seconds later, the trigger's like, oh, she okay. Telling Finley to like back off or something, get away from me. She was just
It's
saving
like
you on the floor.
it's
But
almost like they're like, "Oh, no need to watch the next episode. I mean, we almost had you fooled that you need to tune back in, but nah."
okay.
Maybe they think they
But
don't need the cliffhanger since they showed Bet and Tina coming back.
that's what I was thinking too. Bet and Tina.
How did you feel about the end with the Tess's dear mama, um, where she is, saying what she learned from her mom and stuff?
I mean, I didn't really think too much about it. I just thought, you know, she's just saying her goodbye.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of nice, and it was like I think the show was trying to be like a little poetic with their ending, but also a little out of left field since the way they like killed her mom off was also so abrupt and it was like,
hmm
she's going to the nursing home. Okay, now she's dead. Okay, like no, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember like the last thing she was like, "I love you, mama," and then we see Finley on the floor giving CPR to Carrie.
They like that
Her step
drama.
in, her step in, mama.
Her new mama. Oh, I didn't even catch that. Yeah, that's very artsy. Okay.
Yeah, I saw what they did there. I
No,
saw.
Carrie had to live because that would have been no, she can't lose her new mama already.
Yeah, no. Finley had an episode. Okay, she had a lot. She don't need Carrie dying.
This episode was kind of like the Finley show. What did you think overall on this episode?
I mean, I liked the episode overall. I mean, I was happy to get a Finley episode. I would have liked to see like her more of a backstory because I feel like we really didn't learn anything else. I feel like we already knew the same stuff except the whole wedding. She got drunk at the wedding. Like when she wrote that, she was reading that letter from her mom. I wish her mom would have let her get out something else. She only said one thing. Like she had a whole letter. But I
I
mean,
wonder
overall, I
if
liked it.
they go ahead.
No, but overall, I liked it.
Okay.
It was like a little bit more.
Yeah, you saying that got me thinking, I is there more stuff in the scripts and then the editor is cutting stuff out because whoever, Marjorie Lewis Ryan or somebody at Showtime is like, "No, we don't want any background, just cut it's either gotta be funny or dramatic," or what? I don't know.
I don't know. Probably, I can see them cutting out a lot of stuff. Like it's there, but they just won't show us. I don't know,
Yeah, I wonder.
which is stupid
Because 'Cause
too.
you're right.
I
We
want to know
didn't
more.
learn. Yeah. And that's something I feel like fans have been wanting for a while is more background on Finn.
Yeah, and they didn't really give us anything. But I'm thinking that they're like, okay, we're gonna show how horrible her mom is, and then like that'll give them like something like we can picture it in our own brain or something and what she went through. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
know
you
like
know what?
another
I
story or something.
I think writers do like to do that a lot, like, let us come up with our own, like you're saying, conclusions. So you thought overall it was a good episode?
Yeah, I liked it. Finley and then like Shane
You
and
seem
Angie.
reluctant.
No, no. I think it was a good episode. I think I was just like hoping for more since, you know, I love Finley so much. I didn't find out nothing.
Yeah, you're right, that
Yeah.
was a letdown. And then, of course, yeah, we could have had more of Shane and Angie too. I heard you mention them.
Mhm.
That was, we're still on the teacher storyline. That's really Angie's storyline for the season.
And I hate that. I really hate it. I mean, I thought we was gonna see a whole phase. I prefer to see the whole phase than this whole professor thing.
People online were saying that this is all the fault of Pretty Little Liars. Like after Pretty Little Liars did it, all the shows decided they needed
Oh,
this professor student storyline.
no. I mean, I did see Pretty Little Liars, but no, they don't need to copy that. They don't need to copy it.
Well, any other thoughts on this season so far, or on episode 8?
um, no thoughts really. I mean, I'm just going with the flow at this point. I'm not. I don't have any thoughts. I
That's
mean,
the
I just.
safest bet.
Yeah. No thoughts. I'm not even really excited too much about. I mean, I'm excited to see Bet. I love Bet.
You're like, I'm not even really. I'm like like maybe I'll watch 9 and 10. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I love Bet, but I mean, I know a lot of people know I don't like Tina. I've never been on board with Tina, so I'm not into Bet. But if they want to go ahead and get married, that's on them. I'm gonna be watching it, but am I gonna be happy about it? Watching it? No, probably not. But I mean,
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna love the last 2 episodes of the season.
no. But have I loved the other 8?
Does
So,
anybody? I don't know that anybody does, but we're here. We are here. We're doing it.
mhm. But I know a lot of people out there will be happy about 9 and 10. But I'll just be watching.
Yeah, they do have a lot of fans, and they will be happy.
Hmm.
Well, listeners and viewers, make sure you head to Ashley's YouTube channel to get these breakdowns every week and these trailer breakdowns and these recaps. Also, just like a really unique, fresh take on recapping episodes. Really funny. So make sure you are subscribing, and all of that, like I said, is linked in the subscription. Thank you for joining me and breaking down the episode, Ashley. We did it.
Yeah, we did it. Thank you for having me. This was fun.
Listeners, make sure you are subscribed wherever you are listening or watching so that you stay up to date with our 9 and 10 episode recaps. It's going to get pretty crazy with the return of Ben and Tina, so hit that sub button for more gay recaps. And thanks again, Ashley. I will talk to you all next time.